In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on April 22, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Milwaukee Brewers versus Pittsburgh Pirates. The upcoming 4-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers is scheduled to commence on Monday, April 22nd. The Brewers, boasting a record of 14-6, are entering the series fresh off a convincing 2-0 victory against the Cardinals. In contrast, the Pirates are reeling from a setback after losing a 3-game series against the Boston Red Sox. Milwaukee arrives at this series riding a wave of strong performances this season, particularly excelling with a 10-2 record on the road. The Brewers' recent defensive prowess is evident, having allowed 1 run or less in 3 of their last 4 games, with a team earned run average standing at 3.52. On the contrary, Pittsburgh began the season on a positive note but has since faltered, losing 6 consecutive games. The Pirates have notably struggled offensively during this slump, scoring 2 runs or fewer in 5 consecutive outings. Taking the mound for Pittsburgh is Jared Jones, who has maintained consistency by allowing 3 earned runs or fewer in all 4 of his starts this year. Milwaukee counters with Joe Ross, who has struggled in his last 2 outings, conceding 8 earned runs and 14 hits over 11 innings pitched. While the Milwaukee Brewers have been victorious, their offensive momentum has somewhat diminished, confronting a desperate Pirates team eager to break their losing streak. This matchup leans towards the Pirates, given their hunger for a turnaround. Furthermore, Brewers starter Joe Ross has returned to the major leagues after a 2-season hiatus, last pitching in 2021. Ross's recent performance was lackluster, surrendering 7 runs in 4.2 innings against the Padres. With a career earned run average of 4.28 in the major leagues, Ross faces a challenging path to rediscover his form. Conversely, Pirates starter Jared Jones has shown promise, limiting opponents to 2 or fewer runs in 2 of his last 3 appearances, including games against strong offensive teams like the Orioles, Phillies, and Mets. Despite Milwaukee's recent success, Jones's early season form gives hope to Pittsburgh, so the Pittsburgh Pirates money line is our full game side pick. The Brewers have heavily relied on their pitching, scoring 3 or fewer runs in 5 of their last 6 games. Jared Jones notably stifled the potent Orioles lineup, allowing only 2 runs in his lone home start of the season. Moreover, while expecting a modest offensive output against Ross, Pittsburgh's recent offensive struggles are evident, scoring 3 or fewer runs in 8 of their last 10 contests, managing just 4 runs across 3 home games against the Red Sox over the weekend. The Brewers' bullpen has also been effective, boasting a 3.25 earned run average for the season. Out of the 20 games the Brewers have played this season, they have exceeded the posted total in 13 of them. This trend persists on the road, with 8 out of 12 road games surpassing the posted total. However, the Brewers recently fell under the posted total in their last game and in 3 out of their last 4 games. Conversely, the Pirates have seen 12 out of their 22 games exceed the posted total, although only 3 out of 8 home games have done so. The Pirates have also trended towards the under, with 7 of their last 11 games falling under the posted total. Given these trends, we anticipate a low-scoring affair, making under the projected total our full game total pick. Philadelphia Phillies versus Cincinnati Reds. The Philadelphia Phillies entered the 2024 season with sky-high expectations. Although they initially struggled, recent performances have seen them surge, now standing as one of the top-performing teams in the National League. This resurgence sets the stage for an intriguing matchup against the Cincinnati Reds, a team situated in the competitive National League Central Division. Boasting a roster of talented young players, the Reds aspire to transition from a team laden with potential to one that fully realizes its capabilities. Heading into Monday's series opener, both teams bring considerable momentum. Each holds impressive winning streaks of 6 and 3 games, respectively. and their recent 10-game head-to-head record stands evenly split at 5-5. This matchup promises to deliver another thrilling contest. Notably, the Phillies possess a significant pitching advantage with Ranger Suarez, who boasts an impressive 1.73 earned run average this season, slated to start against Hunter Green, who has yet to contribute to a Reds victory this year. As of Sunday, the Phillies have secured victory in 5 consecutive games, showcasing consistent quality in their recent performances. Meanwhile, the Reds have won 2 straight in 5 of their last 8 games. Suarez, in particular, has been outstanding, culminating in a complete game shutout in his last outing. In contrast, Green is still seeking his first win and must refine his pitch efficiency after throwing 98 pitches in just 4 innings in his previous start against the Mariners. While Green's 8 strikeouts were noteworthy, his effectiveness in pitching to contact will likely determine his success in future outings. Considering their deeper lineup and superior pitching, the Phillies currently hold the edge as the stronger team, so the Philadelphia Phillies money line is our full game side pick. Philadelphia has predominantly trended towards under results, hosting a 13-8 record against the total in their 21 games leading up to Sunday. The team ranks 18th in runs per game, averaging 4.19, with an overall average total of 8.14 runs per game. On the road, their offensive production drops slightly to 3.33 runs per game, correlating with an average total of 5.66 runs per contest. Similarly, the Reds have seen under results in 13 of their 20 games leading up to Sunday. As the 7th-ranked team in runs per game, their home average rises to 5.73 runs per game. Consequently, Cincinnati boasts an overall average total of 10 runs per game, which increases to 10.82 runs per game at the Great American Ballpark. Suarez has been a standout performer this season, boasting an impressive 1.73 earned run average. In contrast, while Green's last outing was solid, yielding only 1 run, both the Phillies and Reds are poised to face formidable starting pitching, potentially influencing the game's outcome. Given Suarez's dominant form and Green's capacity for strikeouts, this matchup suggests a lower-scoring affair. In anticipation of a tightly contested pitching duel, runs are likely to be scarce in this game, making under the projected total our full game total pick. Detroit Tigers versus Tampa Bay Rays. The Detroit Tigers are set to pursue their 2nd consecutive road series victory as they take on the Tampa Bay Rays in the opening matchup of a 3-game series on Monday night at Tropicana Field. Tampa Bay boasts an 8-2 record in their last 10 encounters against Detroit. Detroit has secured victories in 3 of their last 4 away games, showing prowess on offense by tallying 14 runs in their most recent 3 outings. Despite Zach Little's commendable pitching for the Rays, Detroit's batting form is promising, particularly as Little struggled in his last home appearance, conceding 3 runs. Coupled with Tampa Bay's struggles, especially evident in their bullpen ranked 4th worst in the league, the Rays may find it challenging to contain the Tigers' offense in this matchup. Conversely, the Rays have lost 3 of their last 5 games, finding it difficult to generate runs with just 9 across their previous 3 outings. This offensive slump is likely to persist against Tarik Skubal of the Tigers, who has performed admirably with only 8 runs allowed in 4 starts. Skubal, undefeated in 3 starts against the Rays, will look to maintain this trend, aided by Detroit's top-ranked bullpen, which should keep Tampa Bay's offense subdued. Detroit enters this series following an impressive series win against the Minnesota Twins on Sunday. While offensive concerns persist for the Tigers this season, their pitching staff has been a standout performer. Tampa Bay, meanwhile, comes off a series loss against the New York Yankees, with pitching concerns of their own. Zach Little, set to start for the Rays, has conceded 5 earned runs and 23 hits in 4 starts this season, while Tarik Skubal of the Tigers has allowed 6 earned runs and 14 hits in as many starts. Skubal has particularly excelled, demonstrating elite form in the early part of the season. Looking ahead to the game, Tarik Skubal's strong season performance is expected to continue, possibly not yielding the high run totals seen in some prior games. Although Zach Little has not struggled excessively this season, a recent 3-run outing suggests the Tigers can capitalize, even if the run count is moderate, so the Detroit Tigers money line is our full game side pick. In past encounters, 2 out of 3 games between these teams in Tampa Bay last year ended with a lower total score. Tigers batters had a challenging time against the Rays pitching at Tropicana Field, with a meager .147 batting average and .221 slugging percentage during their 3-game series. Across 6 matchups in 2023, Detroit also struggled against Tampa Bay's pitching, batting only .205 with a .308 slugging percentage. Both teams find themselves in the lower half of offensive rankings, suggesting a lower likelihood of high-scoring innings, with the Tigers boasting a strong pitching staff, currently ranking in the top 5 for earned run average at 3.03, and the Rays having recently played games below the run total. Expectations lean towards a game where both teams struggle to score in abundance. In terms of average runs, the Tigers are scoring 3.76 runs per game overall and 4 runs per game on the road, while the Rays average 4.05 runs per game and 3.93 runs per game at home. Recent head-to-head matchups saw the teams scoring below the total, reinforcing expectations for a lower scoring affair. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.